What's going on, everybody? UFC Fight Night. NOCHE UFC. Silva versus Lopes goes down tonight. And so does Canelo and Crawford. I'm going to actually do a breakdown on Canelo and Crawford just for the single fight. And I might, you know what, fuck it, I'll spoil that. The co-main event pick. I'm picking Callum Walsh to beat the 17-0 fucker. Callum Walsh has way more amateur experience and he's just a better boxer, but yeah, whatever. Let's get right into the UFC, which is a real man sport. No, boxing's a real man sport too, but yeah, man, MMA is where it's at, and let's get right into it, man. Daniil Donchenko and Rodrigo Cesneanato. I see everyone's picking Daniil Donchenko, and I was really leaning towards Daniil Donchenko, and if I had the early picks video, my early picks video and my picks today are far different. I would have picked a lot of fights that are different that I currently have kind of switched. So, yeah, let's get right into, man, there was a lot of canceled fights. Holy shit. Edgar Chairez and Alessandro Costa. You know, I would have still gone Alessandro Costa to probably beat Edgar Chairez. Poor Chairez got a leg injury. I would have probably gone Dumont to beat Pennington. David Martinez would have destroyed Carlos Vera. David Martinez would have destroyed Quang Lee as well. And Raul Rosas Jr., in my opinion, would have lost the decision to Rob Font. Or maybe have won by a sub. I don't know. That fight was a bit like kind of 50-50 for me. It sucks it fell out, but yeah, man. But yeah, going right back to Donchenko and Cesneanato. I was really leaning Daniil Donchenko to win this one, and I think if he gets this fight on the feet, if he keeps it on the feet, I think he's going to knock Cesneanato out cold. Like, I think it's a very easy fight for Donchenko if it's on the feet. And I don't even think he's that bad on the ground. I just have some weird, ugly, hideous rodent feeling that this guy, Rodrigo Cesneanato, is going to grapple fuck this guy to a decision. I have a big feeling that's going to happen. And, you know, it's hard to go against your gut sometimes. I know no one is picking Rodrigo. I have not seen many of the YouTubers picking him at all. I'm going to go Rodrigo Cesneanato to win this one as an underdog. I think he gets this one done by decision win or sub. I think he wins probably by 29-28 decision. I'll say he gets caught in the first minute of the round, but I think he's going to get his grappling going, and I think if he does, he can even bore, he can make this fight so fucking boring, bro. I hate Rodrigo Cesneanato. I hope Daniil sleeps him out cold. But I think Rodrigo Cesneanato is going to win this one by decision. Give me Rodrigo to win. I don't think Donchenko is going to be able to deal with his grappling over 3 rounds. I think if Donchenko wins, he wins by first round knockout. So I think there's value on a no distance bet if you really do want to take it. But I think there's a very, very good chance if you bet on the fight not to go the distance that Rodrigo Cesneanato stinks it up and fucking destroys your shit. But yeah, man, I'm going to actually lean the underdog, Rodrigo Cesneanato, to win this one via 29-28 unanimous decision. Yeah. Moving on up the card, Alice Pereira takes on Montserrat Rendon. I don't know why it's Montse Rendon right now. Yeah, Rendon's Mexican. You know, I kind of want to go with Rendon. She's 19 years old, bro. She's a very young kid. Like, bro, she's my age, bro. And she's in the UFC. Fuck! I should fucking be there right now. Fuck! Don't worry, I'm fighting November 8th, boys. Fuck, man. Yeah, I'm gonna lean her to win. It's so risky, though, going with even though Montserrat Rendon has not shown me shit in her career. Just the experience is going to be far different. The pressure is going to be on Alice Pereira tonight. Even though she's from Brazil, dude, there is a lot riding on her to win this one. She will be the youngest prospect in women's MMA by far and would be a massive prospect in women's MMA. A 19-year-old, and this isn't men's divisions where you're going to get flatlined as the divisions go up. Bro, she has a chance. If she shows good skills in this fight, she can show to be a good prospect. So I've got to watch. She has fought absolute weird fights where some of her fights have been put off due to suspicious activity, which is, you never like to see that from fighters. I'm going to lean Alice Pereira to win this one by decision. I think she wins this one by decision. 29-28. Maybe gets a knockout and shocks everyone. But I can see even Rondon winning. I really don't think this is going to be... I think this is going to be either all the Mexicans win or one Mexican's going to lose and they're all going to win, or they're all going to get fucking destroyed. So I'm going to go Alice Pereira to win. I think she wins decision. I'm going to go decision. I'm not going to be too much of a kind of hardcore trying to pick this bitch by fucking head kick TKO round 2, bro. Watch that shit happen now. I swear I just put that out there. But moving on up the card, this is what I think is going to be the first finish of the card. Alessandro Costa and Alden Correa. Alden Correa is Joshua Van's boy. He's decent, but he's going to get fucked in this fight. He got such a disadvantage in the physicality, bro. It is kind of fucked. Like, I don't like this guy. When he loses, he gets kind of ragdolled and muscle around, and he just shows lack of physicality in his fights. And I'm certain, man, Alden Correa is gonna be like really, really trying to finish. I think that he's gonna come out with a bit of pressure on him, and he had a no contest TKO. I really don't think he can get it done. I don't hate a loss to Albazi and a loss to Urseg, where he hurt Urseg really badly, just like O'Day did. I swear it's just a theme in Urseg. He hurt Urseg really badly at one point in that fight. He tuned Kevin Borjas up badly, chewed his legs, fucking was landing big shots on the feet, took his back and ground and pound TKO'd him. You know what, bro? Give me Alessandro Costa to win this fight by a KO TKO in round 3. I think he's gonna chin Alden Correa in the 3rd round. I'm gonna say the leg kicks are a big part of it. I think he's gonna really chew Alden Correa's legs, who's really just very flat-footed. As well, I can also see Alessandro Costa just ragdolling him to the ground and maybe even submitting him. So I'm thinking Alessandro Costa by finish is a pretty good bet in this fight. And man, I'll take it. Give me Alessandro Costa. It says she's 5-0. What the fuck? Not 6. Huh. UFC is tweaking. But yeah, man, moving on up to the card. Cedric's dumbass takes on Zachary Reese. And man, I see a lot of people are picking Dumas, and I don't understand. I actually don't. Like, I think he can out-wrestle Reese at points, because Brundage took down Reese. Dumas took down Brundage 3 times. And wrestling is not like striking where weird things will just randomly happen. So you take a guy down by being the better wrestler, you know what I mean? So, but this guy got KO'd by a forearm by Mikhail Alexandra, and then got tuned by Rusiboa, but it was an eye poke. Cody Brundage knocked this guy out. But Bakoyev knocked him out too. It's not a bad win. He took Todorovic to a decision though, which didn't look... Am I gonna fucking pick Dumas again and fuck up my fucking betting streak again? Man. Oh, I'm starting to feel like dumbass is gonna win. Nah, bro, I can't pick the guy that's breaking into people's houses and fucking picking the guy that's probably training MMA every day. Give me Zach Reese to win this one by submission in round 1. I think this fight has a very, very high chance of being like a first round, like, flatline finish for either man. But yeah, man, I'm going to go Zach Reese. I think Cedricus is going to take Reese down and get triangled off the bottom. Give me Zach Reese by triangle choke round 1. I think he's going to triangle Cedricus Dumas in the first round. Triangle, maybe he turns it into a triangle armbar. But dude, I think there's a vast difference in jiu-jitsu. I think Dumas has the better wrestling. Reese has the better jiu-jitsu in my opinion. And on the feet, Reese is way more explosive and powerful, where I do think Dumas is maybe a bit more technical. I don't know. I don't even know if I could say that, though. Dumas is horrid. He's never shown me anything good, and I put faith in him one too many times, so I'm not going to do it this time. I swear to God if he wins. Give me Zach Reese to win this one by submission, triangle choke in the first. Moving on up the card. Dude, you know what, bro? You know what? I'm not doing it, bro. Fuck Luis Guerrero. He's not going to get taken down by Aguilar, though. Aguilar is so low output on the feet. You know what, bro? I switched. If I made the early picks video, I would have been confident in Aguilar. I'm going to fucking barely trust this ugly rodent who sold my shit badly one time. Actually, he sold me on 2 cards, on the Contender Series and on the... Yeah, you motherfucker, you Rob Pincinini. I don't really know if I really want to trust this, but I'm going to... Dude, I don't hate Aguilar's losses, though, bro. He only lost, like, Tyra and, like, Estevan, who are both undefeated. Or, well, Tyra's undefeated at the time. Damn! Sub Stuart Nickel in a minute. Or 2 minutes. Murdered Shannon Ross. Mateus Mendonça split, which he, in my opinion, he fucking lost this fight. You know what? I'm going to trust Luis Guerrero. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm trusting Luis Guerrero. I'm going to pick him to win this one by 29-28 decision win. I think Aguilar is super tough, and I don't think he's going to get chinned. And I think he only really loses to getting subbed and controlled. And I don't think Guerrero's going to really control him. I think Aguilar is going to be the one shooting in this fight. But Guerrero has shown me really good takedown defense and scrambling ability in that fight with Nick Pincinini. He's got good volume. He does kind of got to get worried. He just got to get worried because Aguilar's got a nuke of a right hand. But I think as long as he doesn't get clipped with the right hand and guillotined or some shit, I don't think he can get controlled to a decision in this fight because I think Aguilar's wrestling is just not on Nick Pincinini's level. And I think Pincinini has gotten a win since that fight. I don't know if he did, though. Let me check. I think he might have gotten a win. My internet's cooked. Yeah, okay, finally. Nick Pincinini was 7-0. Guerrero was 9-0. Yeah, so he lost to Guerrero and he got a win since then. By split. Over a 5-3 guy, you know. Fuck, you know what? Come on, man. Maybe I pick Aguilar, bro. No, I'm going to fucking go Guerrero by decision 29-28. You know what? I'm going to say split. I'm going to say one of the Mexicans give it to him. Give it to Jesus. Dude, I hope Jesus wins this one. I like him. I really should be picking this guy every fucking time I pick against him. He kills me. I'm picking Luis Guerrero to win by decision, though. Yeah. Moving on up the card. Tatiana Suarez takes on Amanda Lemos. And give me Suarez. Decision, I guess. Fuck. I don't know what to... I see people picking Lemos because she has power and Suarez look like ass against Wei Li, but that's Wei Li who's going to physicality mog anyone in this division easily, who did it to Lemos for 5 rounds and just kept bitching her over and over again. They basically had the same fight with, with Wei Li, except Tatiana had a round of success. Lemos had a punch in that fight. Tatiana's going to out-wrestle to a decision. I think Lemos is good enough in the grappling to stay out of, like, a rear naked choke submission. I think she'll be I think she'll keep her chin down. I think Tatiana Suarez will take her back for a round. I think round 2, maybe Suarez takes her down, controls her. Lemos gets up. I think what's really going to screw Lemos is jumping subs. I think she's going to jump submissions in this fight and get put on bottom. And I think against Tatiana Suarez, who's way better than her, I think Suarez is going to win this one pretty easily. Maybe even 30-27, 29-28 in my opinion, though. Because I just think Lemos is going to catch her because just Suarez is so ass on the feet. But, man, moving on up the card. She's as slow as her nigga Patchy Quicks. But, man, moving on up the card. I'm confused by these odds, bro. Give me Joaquim Silva. I know he's an old man. I know he's an old cretin. Bro, I think Joaquim Silva is way better than Claudio Puelles. Or, oh my God, Claudio Puelles, my bad. Dude, I think he's just way better than him. Everywhere. Like, I don't really see anywhere where Puelles is better except for submission ability, and he's only got one submission, bro. This guy has just leg locks. Joaquim Silva, bro, he's got Neto BJJ in his name, bro. He's not going to get subbed. This guy got controlled on the ground by Arman for 2 rounds and really avoided danger. Rocked Arman Sarukian. Flying knee Jesse Ronson. Like, Clay Guida, got cooked. Jakar got cooked in that fight as well. Well, I don't know why he fought like that against Jakar. He fought like a retard against Close. But he could have won that fight if he fought smarter, man. But Jakar just hit him way harder than he hit him. I think the Prince of Peru, man, has a big chance to win. Though, his control looked really good in the Ziam fight. And Ziam looked good against Davis, bro. But how much do I rate these guys where the actual guys like Arman Sarukian, who he's rocked badly, took a round off of, like, I don't know, I'd say Arman really did beat the fuck out of him after Joaquim rocked him, though. Dude, I'm going to go Joaquim Silva, though. I'll lean Joaquim Silva as the underdog. I think he wins this one by keeping this fight on the feet, and if he does, he wins. Puelles has not shown... You know what, bro? I think if Puelles gets a takedown, though, Silva could be in, like, he out-grappled Levitt to a decision, which is a kind of good way to out-grapple, or kind of good guy to out-grapple. You know what? Give me Claudio Puelles. Fuck it. I was originally thinking Joaquim right now. I was just thinking Joaquim. This is a real-time switch you guys are hearing. I'm going Claudio Puelles to win this one by decision. I think he's just got the better grappling. I think if he takes him down, I think he's just going to hug Silva. I don't think he's going to have like a crazy exciting fight. I think he's just going to hug Silva's nuts. Maybe attack a sub. But I don't think he's going to get subs. I think Joaquim Silva is just going to look a bit older in this fight. And I think Puelles' youth will kind of carry him to a decision. His control looked much better in the Ferez-Ziam fight. So, yeah, man. Claudio Puelles. I'm going to take him to win. Decision. 29-28. I'll say Joaquim Silva keeps him on the feet in the first round, and then Puelles starts to find his takedowns in round 2 and 3. I'm going to be so annoyed, though, if this guy Puelles' takedowns just randomly look like shit again. Because that's how I'm imagining this guy fighting Joaquim. I think he's going to get a lot of his takedowns stopped. But yeah, man. Give me Claudio Puelles to win. Moving on up the card. Jose Chicho Medina and Dusko Todorovic. God, look at the resumes on these two. Chicho, Jose Medina. This guy literally got signed for losing on the Contender Series. I don't get this guy. Tagagia Zhulov, who is terrible, bro. I'm going to go Dusko Todorovic, man. I don't think he should be a minus 400 favorite. I was really leaning Medina to just knock this guy out cold because Todorovic has no chin. The guy got a leg injury. Chidi murdered him. But this guy, Medina doesn't do anything, dude. He just smiles menacingly, bro. Like, give me Todorovic. Give me Todorovic by grappling-based 29-28 decision. You know what? No, I don't believe this guy has some elite chin. Give me Dusko Todorovic by KO TKO. Round 2. I think he finds the ground and pound. And I think he really gets going on a guy who has no skills. Medina does look in a bit better shape. Still looks like a crackhead. This guy is not JDM because his name is Jose Daniel Medina, bro. He's getting subbed or fucking TKO'd on the ground. Give me Dusko Todorovic to get his grappling going and win this fight by a finish. Please get this one done, dog. Moving on up the card. Carlos Diego Ferreira looking as old as ever, taking on Alexander Hernandez. And really hard to trust Hernandez in fights, man. I fucking should have picked him to beat Hooper. I knew if he kept that fight on the feet, he would even knock Hooper out. Like, I don't know. I just picked the fucking guy with the gooning takedowns. But Diego Ferreira is going to do a lot of damage on the outside. And I think when he gets going, he's going to do a lot of work to Hernandez, who gets tired in fights, bro. The guy is not some immortal, bro. Hernandez gets fucking tired, bro. All the time, consistently. He robbed Howlaball 2 fights ago. Like, people forget because he chinned Hooper, yes. And that is a bit of momentum on top of the Howlaball win. But, bro, a Howlaball robbery is a Howlaball robbery, bro. Like, I think Diego Ferreira, who beat the fuck out of Mateusz Rebecki and finished him, who's only lost to Mateusz Gamrot, Grant Dawson, and Gregor Gillespie, 3 smudge-style grapplers. Give me Carlos Diego Ferreira to win this one. Gets dropped in the first. This is my... Oh, get ready for a fucking perfect pick. I think Carlos Diego Ferreira is going to get dropped in the first round and come back to win a 29-28 unanimous war decision where he kind of breaks Hernandez in the fight and kind of breaks his will with flying knees, uppercuts to the body, good uppercuts. I think he's got really good uppercuts, does Diego Ferreira. And I think there's going to be big leg kicks and big counters from Diego Ferreira in moments where Hernandez is starting to... I think he's going to very, very get close to finishing him. Like, I can even see... You know what? Fuck it. Give me Diego Ferreira by round 3 TKO against Alexander Hernandez. I think he's going to put a pace on him. I know it's worrying because he's an unk. I would have picked him to murk Bobby Green. Give me him to fucking sleep Hernandez in the 3rd round. I'm going to say he doesn't put him out cold, but hurts him badly, finishes him. Moving on up the card, Kelvin Gastelum takes on Dustin Stoltzfus, and I know he missed weight by 5 pounds, but if this guy is anywhere near a Gastelum that's named Kelvin, this guy should win. Like, bro, if this guy's name is Kelvin Gastelum still, if this guy is still on a mission for gold on IG, this guy will be Dustin Stoltzfus, who I do think can take him down. Hey, Chin Barrio, Bashar couldn't do that shit. He's sub Puna. That's actually not even that fucking bad. Bruno Ferreira spinning elbow. Bro, how are you letting him turn into Yuri on you, bro? Come on, Stoltzfus. Yeah, man, I'm going to go... His 3 losses don't suck recently. He even showed good skills. I think he can expose Kelvin's grappling, but dude, I think Kelvin's going to get this one done. Bro, I think he's going to get it done by... I'm going to say 2nd round knockout. I think he's going to sleep Dustin Stoltzfus in the 2nd round, just being a better boxer. I think he's just going to find a random KO, like a 1-2 or some shit, down the middle. I think like late into round 2, over 1.5, I think is a pretty good play on this fight. I don't like this fight to go to a decision unless you're picking Stoltzfus to win, because I don't think he's going to finish Gastelum. But man, moving on up the card. Boys. Dude, my friend's giving me a bad feeling that Rafa's going to win. I don't know why, bro. He got TKO by Grant Dawson, which is tough because Grant Dawson doesn't finish no one. Guy got fucking decision by Drakkar, which is tough because Drakkar is getting cooked right now in his career. But, bro, I'm not going to lie. Brother, I'm picking Jared Gordon. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about... I can see him getting clinch takedown time. Gordon is 37, though. can see Rafa looking a bit improved. Still 31, 17-4. Gordon's never shown amazing grappling, but he stopped all Paddy's takedowns. But people don't understand that fight was a fluke. Paddy's foot was cooked. And man, you can have a bad performance and be injured in a fight. Who knew? You know what, bro? I'm going Jared Gordon, though. I'm going to go Jared Gordon to win this one by decision. I don't think he can... I think he can lose, but I think he's just shown too many times where he's fought at a high pace for 3 rounds. Nasrat, high pace for 3 rounds, got robbed. Mark Madsen, bro, he fucking put a pace on him and knocked him out, which I picked. He knocked out Moises, which I fucking picked. King Green, he was putting that mustard on him, and then he was putting that pepper on him, nah. And the fucking Bobby Green caught him with that headbutt of doom. I'm going to go Jared Gordon to win this one by a decision, 29-28. I think he wins. Just being a better striker. Rafa had too close of a fight with Vince Pichel, in my opinion, who I think Jared Gordon would probably sleep at this point in his career. And yeah, man, give me Jared Gordon to win this one by a decision, 29-28. Moving on up the card, David Martinez, the Black Spartan. I rate him highly, but this is too fucking far. This is too far. What are we doing? Why is he fighting Rob Font, bro? What is this matchmaking, McMaynard? I'll do, obviously, a bigger breakdown in my co-main event breakdown. But, dude, I'm going Rob Font. I really don't understand the odds being this close. Give me Rob Font. Cooked up Kyler Phillips. Cooked up Gene Matsumoto. That fight was not split. You know what? He could fucking lose, though. This guy's fucking older and older, and Font's like 38 now or some shit. Dude, this guy's 30 and Martinez got all that Mexican hype on him. I don't know. I'll do a bit more tape for this one. I'm gonna lean Rob Font, but we'll see in my co-main event breakdown who I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna go Rob Font decision right now. Yeah. And moving on to the main event. As you guys know, I've been saying this for months. Diego Lopes, brother, you're getting put out cold, kid. You're getting slumped. I'm going Gene Silva by round 1 knockout or round 2 knockout. I think he fucking sleeps Diego Lopes early. Lopes is too hittable. He's gonna get caught. Gene's gonna make a fucking dangerous read early, and this guy has so much power. Too confident. We're seeing Gene Silva coming in with hair this fight. That means he ain't coming to fuck around. And if you watch that fucking Vallejo's fight, when he has hair, he don't emote and shit. This guy's gonna fuck Diego Lopes up. I hate Gene Silva too. Fuck Jew Silva, but I hope Lopes Chad Mexican ways his win. He's not gonna win. Like, I really would be shocked if Diego Lopes wins this fight. I know he had a close fight with Volk. I'm sorry to say it. I think Gene Silva would murder Volk right now. I think he would take his chin and put it on a fucking platter. I'm going to do, obviously, a bigger breakdown on this fight in the main event breakdown. But, yeah, man, thank you guys. Actually, almost forgot the bets for the millionth time. Guys, let's go for the bets. So, as you guys know, we've always done it the same way. I don't know why there's some fucking random shit on my screen. But, as you guys know, we've always done it the same way. We go, I don't know why I didn't upload the Paris ones. I'm actually such an idiot, guys. My bad. So, you go 3 money lines. We go a lock of the card, a dog of the card. We go with the round over under bet. We go with the fight to go the full distance or fight to not hit the distance at all bet. And then we hit the cycle parlay, inspired by yours truly, Matty fucking Bets. Moving on to this first bet, my round over or under bet. I really like Claudio Puelles. Actually, you know what? Wait, what the fuck? I didn't even fucking talk about Santiago Luna and Quang Lee. How did I miss this fight? Oh, my bad, guys. Hold on. I fucking missed the whole fight. Alright, hold on. Santiago Luna and Quang Lee. I don't really know who these guys... Oh, I've done a little bit of tape on Santiago Luna. I think he's got some promise. He's got a lot of finishes. Kind of looks like fucking Bisanger Sursakaya, but from Mexico. Quang Lee's shown kind of good moments in his career. He had a good fight with Gutierrez. He did get knocked out by Long Zhao, who's actually just shown a good fight against Su Young Yu in his last fight. He submitted Bolaños out cold, and it's hard to trust Santiago Luna. The guy's young. The guy's super young. He looks so much like Bisanger. It's so fucking weird. If you guys actually know who Bisanger Susakayev is, this is literally Mexican him. Yeah, give me Mexican Bisanger Susakayev to win this one by... I'm going to say he knocks out Quang Lee in the second round. I think he knocks him out with like a welcome to the UFC type KO where he actually knocks the fuck out of Quang Lee. I have barely done tape on this fight. I cannot lie. I forgot this fight was on the card. Yeah, shit. That's not good. But yeah, man. Now we can get to the bets. Sorry. Fuck, what a weird fucking video. Moving on to the bets. So, guys, we're going to do my 3 money line plays. I'm going to go Alessandro Costa. Kelvin Gastelum and Jared... No. Give me Jared Gordon, John Silva, and Zach Reese as my 3... Or Alessandro Costa. Alessandro Costa, Gene Silva, Jared Gordon. I think those 3, good as gold. Yeah, man. Moving on to the... Which bet is it? I think it's the lock of the card. Oh, it's actually... You know, I really don't actually have a lock of the card. Because I'm very confident Alessandro Costa is going to win. But if I'm going to be dead ass, I never do this. Bro, Gene Silva's the lock of the card. He is not going to lose to this nigga, bro. He is... I promise you he's going to hurt this guy badly, bro. Look at him. He's going to murder this guy, bro. His poor fellow, Diego Lopes, who's going to just crash into range, land some big shots, but get caught so much, Mo. I know he's going to get caught. I don't think he has the grappling at all. I don't think he has the fucking... I think his leg kicks could help him, but I don't think he's going to use them well. But yeah, man. Gene Silva, I think, gets that done, so... Gene Silva's my lock of the card. My underdog lock of the card... Fuck it. Give me Carlos Diego Ferreira, bro. I believe. I believe in you, Carlos. I think he knocks out Alexander Hernandez. I think he could submit him. I think he can decision him. I think he could beat him way more ways than Hernandez could beat him. I think Hernandez has to just outstrike this guy and be perfect for 3 rounds. Or knock this guy out cold in the first round and be happy. Yeah, man. Give me my dog of the card, Diego Ferreira. Moving on to... The round over under bet, it's Kelvin Gastelum and Dustin Stoltzfus to go on over 1.5 rounds. I think it's a very good play. I think Stoltzfus' way to win this one is to out-grapple Kelvin, and I think Gastelum's way is just to outstrike him, and I just don't see Gastelum, especially a guy that doesn't try in his career, just getting a flatline round 1 KO. Like, I can even see a Gastelum decision in this fight. I'm just leaning the KO because I think there's a big difference in the boxing. But I think even if he gets the KO, it's late round 2 or round 3, where he starts to put that mustard on Stoltzfus and volume him. But yeah, man. I think round over 1.5 for that fight's good. My fight to go the full distance and to not go the distance bet. You know what I like? I like fucking Tatiana Suarez and Amanda Lemos to go the distance at plus 140, which is ridiculous in my opinion. For a women's fight to go to a decision at plus money, I always take it. Give me that shit. Moving on up the card. Or not moving on up the card. Moving on to the last thing, the cycle parlay. Guys, I'm about to hit you with a beaner right here. Guys, give me Gian Silva by knockout, I think at minus 105 odds. Give me Rodrigo Cesnianato by decision at like probably plus 400. Actually, no, give me Luis Garul by decision. I think that's a bit more safe, and I think it's still plus money. Plus probably 220 or something. And for the submission, shit. I don't think there's going to be many subs on this. I don't think there's going to be a submission on this. You know what? I'll have to take a chance. I'm going to go Santiago Luna and Quang Lee fight ends by sub. So I think it's Gene Silva knockout, Quang Lee sub, Quang Lee or Santiago Luna fight end by sub, and Luis Garul by decision, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's the full picks. Once again, I'll say them one more time. Gian Silva by KO, Rob Font, decision, Jared Golden, decision, Gastelum, decision, or KO, round 2. Santiago Luna, KO, round 1, or 2. 2. Give me 2. Diego Ferreira, round 3, TKO. Dusko Todorovic, KO, TKO, round 2. Claudio Puelles, decision. Tatiana Suarez, decision. Luis Garul, decision. 29-28, 29-28, 30-27. Zach Reese, sub, round 1. Costa by finish. I'm going to say KO, TKO, round 2 over Eldon Correa. Or 3. You know what? I'll say 3. I'm gonna stick to my round 3. Give me Ailis Pereira by decision, 29-28. She looks fried, dude. And moving on to Rodrigo Cesnianato. Give me him to win by a 29-28 decision. Yeah, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's the video. It was a doozy. Get you with the Canelo Crawford picks. I'll get you with the Lopes and Silva in-depth breakdown. And I'll get you with the Rob Font and David Martinez in-depth breakdown. Thank you guys so much once again. And see you guys next time. Peace.